Alright, give me a second here, folks. I'm working on it. Okay, almost ready. Alright, let's do this. Sure. And to stream health. Hey! Cut that shit out. Alright. This one. Hey, Pickles, what's up?
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is called freeloading.
If it's free, I'll take it. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
You know, I don't know how many of these might just be Easter eggs or actual cases that popped up during, you know, production of both these games. Due to last year's events, I'm afraid to even ask what last year's events were. Unless we're talking like a Chell incident.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Whatever. Do I have to go downstairs? I have to go downstairs, don't I? Nope, I don't. I honestly do not want to visit these people. Alright. Hold on a second, folks. Somebody's being really stupid in real life. Answer your fucking phone, asshole. Anyway, now that real life issue has resolved itself, without me having to scream at somebody. Huh. OFC. Actually, hang on. I'm trying to see if I can see me. Because I know I'm technically up there. Peter Bank. Oh, maybe I'm not up there because I'm technically undead.
Thanks.
Okay.
I still need to go get his stuff, so I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
You know, I just talked to Pickles about being a fucking freeloader. You are just as bad. Alright, I'll go get his bullshit.
See you later in the briefing room.
Yep. That's all? Tickets, a baseball, and a family photo?
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
His friends call him Murphy. Yeah, I don't see anything
Thanks
else
to
do.
Robocop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need
All
to
I can think of is to create someone like Robocop.
He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
The fuck?
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think
course you
Becker
are.
will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out.
Okay, I know they couldn't get the original actor for Reed, but I will admit that the voice actor for Reed is pretty bad. I do love the authenticity of the card, like bouncing the curb, because of Robocop's fat ass. Oh good, these fuckers.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
What are you doing besides trespassing? You dumb bitch.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Entrance clear. Well done. Robocop, open the gate for the N209 units. We'll secure the area.
Oh, hey, officers, how are you useless? It's really not fair with the infinite ammo that I get from this one gun upgrade. Also, really broken upgrade ability. Oh yeah, hang on. I got an upgrade point. What's this do? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hang on. I didn't do that right. Alright, so now I'm better fortified against larger caliber weapons. I also love the fact that even though I usually play it safe with shoot 'em ups, I just basically did what Robocop would do and just marched right into the line of fire. What are you? A stolen wallet. Hey, and 2 recovery units, thank you. Had a broke ass Ed 209s. don't get me wrong, I respect the firepower of these things, but 9 times out of 10 they're faulty as all hell.
Ed 209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office.
What the shit?
Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
So far I'm only 11 points ahead of OCP. Maybe get their stupid androids to keep up. God, I love this music.
Come on, boys. Nice and steady. Like you're all that impressive. With all that fancy tech, a brick would know how to shoot.
Says the man whose team couldn't even hit half their bullseyes. Now, if you don't mind, I might use the city's power grid to recharge myself and to show how woefully inadequate you are. Also, whoops. Knock, knock. Let's see what we got. Still do not have the one that I want, which is the dead end upwards T.
Robocop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
What have we here? The envelope, please frame it for me so the founder wrote the letter. Possibly take me up 25 years if my fix of surface managing his bank. What a great man. Whoop-de-doo.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
Yes, it is.
Depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads, but OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City, a heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
Against my better judgment.
Go. But if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
I could have just walked down here, but I wouldn't have had access to the vault. Oh.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault with or without your help, you old nutjob.
What is...
Robocop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck are you doing?
Like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
Robocop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
Someone could use bomb disposal training.
An opportunity for an ambitious officer.
I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Four cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts.
And finally...
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
Are you fucking shitting me?
There is one way to be sure. I will safely detonate the bomb.
So, you could have done that straight away?
I thought you may learn something here.
Yeah, that's how tough Robocop is.
Minor incident. Ready to get back to business? Because I need to make a withdrawal. Like, now.
I wanted to bet the entire Volkswagen.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
I'm willing to bet all of the money's gone.
Great. Now out of my way.
One gold bar. Holy shit. They cleaned it out.
Hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder
Holy shit.
most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Tunnels? Back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Holy shit. Alright, that's dead. I almost injured myself there.
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the gang of bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
Holy shit, 3-for-1 special. on, bro. One more roundabout. You can do it. Come on.
Robocop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
This one motorcycle is so fucked up from the... Alright. So... What's up, bitch? Robocop here.
I am listening, creep.
Robocop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Whew.
There he is! Our pensions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
Alright, Murphy. Reed, let's talk.
Information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Yes, ma'am. Sir.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. Robocop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, OCP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Alright. Alright, this way. It's in the parking garage, but where? Alright, this should fix it. Bingo! Oh, we got another skill point too, so it's invest in vitality. Make Robocop a literal walking tank. Gotta go back upstairs and get my psyche valve. Funny they evacuated like the... Nope, they're still here.
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Of course. I wouldn't be Murphy if I wasn't helpful.
So it wasn't a mistake when they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm ready for you,
afraid
Robo.
not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
Alright, time for our second psyche valve of whatever.
Let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Should be an A. So let's see if I actually did everything. Yep. No secondary objectives. Okay. So that's one level up. Didn't find... Oh, I didn't arrest, what's her name? I should have.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
It helps if the criminals know that they should fear me.
I suppose it makes your job easier. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
Yes. She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful, especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict, who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted.
I tried to be as accurate to
think about for now.
I tried to be as accurate to Robocop as possible. Well, the bank mission was rather short. I was expecting something that went on for at least an hour. The fact I got out of park in less than 30 minutes is pretty interesting. Oh, that reminds me, I want to check something real quick. Oh yeah, I got 2 skill points. I keep forgetting, you only need to get like 1,000 skill points to... You only need to get like 1,000 skill points to, in order to level up. Oh, it's the other way. Anyone interesting? Pickles isn't here. That's empty. That's empty. Must be a slow day in Detroit. Which is impressive considering that, you know, Detroit is literally the crime capital in the U.S. That's Chicago. Makes me glad I don't leave my little slices.
Where was the meeting point supposed to be?
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? Oh, you're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
Well... Hang on. I could go back. How far? That will put me way far back. I think I still have to do the fuse box and the other thing, but I want to give Ulysses a chance, man.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
The OCP sucks at their job.
OCP will send Robocop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Surprising.
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative, under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, The old man wants to meet with you.
Whoa.
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Alright. Gotta think for a second. Just give me a second. Alright, quiet dogs.
Robocop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Oh, good. What do you want? What are you, mayor number 15?
Oh, it's me.
No.
You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your...
Wait, is this the same guy from the last one?
And without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we going to do about it together?
In all honesty, that would be my honest to God impression of this. Politics doesn't get anything done. But if we're being real, let's say...
I would like to hear his arguments.
Just be careful. He's a snake oil salesman that will say whatever it takes to gain...
Says the man who basically defaults.
Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robocop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Cusack.
Says the man who basically was going to go with a nuke dealer to save the city.
Robocop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I tell him all about how the OCP is fucking
Shiny.
us over.
Got a job for you.
You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Oh, good, so...
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Cusack wants to be against OCP, but dude isn't exactly an inspiring figure, and I don't even think he's the mayor of Detroit during Robocop 3. And mind you, this game takes place before the events of Robocop 3, so... Oh, that's where he... I think that's where Robocop saved him. One woman who was almost raped. Oh, I recognize this place now. It took me a while to sync up. And it has skill point. We'll pump that right into vitality. And exit. Yes. Knock knock, bitches. Robocop is here. Dear cat helper, stop feeding the cats in the basement. They shit all over the place. Okay.
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
Yeah, it's not exactly like Robocop's gonna be the quietest individual on the steps. No, it's not a real dog. Don't bark at it. Shh. Quiet. Alright, so let's take a look at the board. We have tier 4-2, tier 3-2, tier 4-3. Let's see what tier 4-3 offers. What the hell? Okay, so let's see. We got more gore, massive damage, no critical hits, armor piercing, nuke, weapon damage, laser focus, reduces spread, reload speed. What's this? Full auto mode. Continuously fire rounds when the trigger is pulled. Let me check this out. Well, if there was an auto feeder, I would gladly be on board for that. That doesn't have one. That looks like a very basic board. Tutorial board is crap. I think I might keep the 3-3. So he rigged it. He rigged his apartment with sleeping gas. $210 a month. I ain't answering that right away. Not until I clear everything out. Alright.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Your license is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will
okay.
be illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you've proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Against my better judgment, I'm gonna help her. Alright, so I gotta keep talking right now because of the fact that there's a dog in the game, and if my dogs hear it, they're gonna go off even though they don't know it's not a real dog. I mean, probably it's real dog audio, but that's beside the point, and I'm just gonna keep talking. Hopefully the dogs aren't heard. Just gotta get the hell out of this apartment before my dogs get set off. Do. Hey, no. Ignore it. Stolen watch. Okay. And we're done in here. That's one of the worst benefits of having a dog is they will go off on the stupidest thing. Alright, so now that we have more.
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another Sue. He knows nothing about it.
So I was just that far away from the...
You're late.
Sorry, I had to take a bus.
Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery. There's
no way that OCP is not monitoring this place already.
Man, it's Robocop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
There's a booby trap here.
Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
There is what? What do you mean painting already seen elsewhere?
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
You think you can take it?
You didn't need that arm anyway, Junior. Oh, I can hold 5 of those now. Alright, so... Stupid ass question. What's this say? Samantha's personal belongings. What's this say? OCP related. Sort of funny that these dumbasses thought they could sorry, get the drop on me. There were fucking bolt cutters up front, and these dumbasses try to force the lock on our locker without them.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
The box stays with me.
Locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Thank you for fucking off on American Express. Alright, so I gotta get the hell away from this area because again, fake dog barking in game. Jesus. I mean, the game isn't even trying to hide how bad its fake dog is.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
No, I trust him.
The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
How could she appreciate it if she's not actually here? We're going to have words, Becca. Place looks like it was shelled more than anything. Oh look, it's Stooge 4 and Stooge 5.
Hey you, the old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. Just old junk that needs recycling.
You're lucky I can't shoot you right now. Why the hell meet here? Why not meet at, like, OCP headquarters? Unless, you know, the old man has something that
The old man's waiting. Joe,
he can't
it's
trust
true what they
in.
say. You do have some kind of defect.
Fuck off.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state.
Age gets the best of us.
At the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Any city improvements are
I
welcome.
agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
You cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. Can't argue with them.
You know, it makes it...
After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Holy shit, what was that?
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Oh yeah. Not talking shit now that you just saw me jump off a 2-story building to get to ground level.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel.
Go ahead. Just not where we live.
I do like that reaction though of me jumping out of the building and landing right next to a guy and having him go like, holy shit.
Can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Hey, Washington. You poor bastard.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Aye.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
My bad. Sorry.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of this.
Oh my God, Bobo, you
don't need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Oh, this is the same apartment I was just in.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So
Turn
don't
your
you come back
flashlight
without
on.
him.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Yeah, you have to understand, Washington, that Murphy has been an officer longer than you have, even though technically he died on the first day of the job in Detroit. Alright. Which one is it? Okay.
Clear.
Alright.
Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
Be careful, dude.
Wow.
Nice.
I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that?
Is that blood?
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Animal trace, no match. Alright, let's go back to this village.
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano.
Well, it makes sense. It's where the trail technically stops.
That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
Good luck. He's gonna get fucked up.
There it is!
It's escaping! Darn it!
It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door.
I'll stay here.
Shh. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Hey. No.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. What was that?
I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. Where are you hiding?
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Not bad for his first trip. What the hell is this? That was gunshots. Okay. Wait, isn't that the shop owner?
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
hell did you dumbasses think this would end?
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
Oh, he got a couple. Good man.
That was tense.
I need a breather.
So he got 1, 2, 3 men. Oh, yeah, you got nailed all right.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Alright, time to leave. I know Washington's an OCP stooge, but why not give the kid a chance? Ugh.
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
Screw that. I'm homeless by choice.
That definitely was the kid that I let go earlier. Okay, folks, we're going to question Pickles, and once we finish.
Whoa, it's getting.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Be careful, old habits die hard.
To a path, the harder it gets to abandon it.
Amen to that. Now, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
Alright, so it's across the street.
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something.
All they're playing are
Pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
I completely agree.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos. Start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it a...
Oh my god, it's...
Deserves a second chance.
Okay, by the way, that is a direct reference. That is a direct reference to how Robocop was produced, because Paul Verhoeven actually threw out the script of the movie, and his wife was just like, take another look at it.
That's not the tape we're looking for.
What we got?
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
It takes courage to not give in to the pressure.
Oh yeah, it does. But hey, if that director can resist it, then why the hell can't I, right? But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Alright.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
I'm waiting for a reference to Starship Troopers. What we got?
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies. There is value in that.
There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
Right. Yeah, so like I was saying on there, that one tape that he described was a direct reference to
Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire, but here it is. Isn't that the tape we're looking for? Tape? What? What tape? You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie? I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS. Lights, camera, action! I need a hand over here!
You dumbasses forget Robocop was here?
It's that metal break!
What is this, a fucking clown car? Hey! None of that. Still alive, Pickles? Fuck.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
You. Talk. Where the hell's Pickles?
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
Alright, somehow on the base. Hang on, I want to take a look at some of these. Hide or Die, Cuba's Arena, Death Awaits, All Time Shifters, Cool Kitten Strike Back, Yonder Finding Eye, Disfigured 2, Death Awaits 3, Among All Troubles, Legends of Duradel, Cuba's Arena, Death Dream 2, Gone with the Spirit, The Band Who Strikes Back, The Bad, Fat, and Dirty, Sticky Pickles and Sweeties, Lost in Sewers, Die Easily. Okay, that's a reference to Die Hard. Death Awaits, Hide or Die. Okay. Portal Combat, of course. Lone with Teenagers, Meadow Destruction, In the Land of Dragons, Last Fast Blast, Abandoned Highway 1 Caller. Okay. I'm taking the back exit. By the way, how the hell did you have an OCP recovery charge? Alright, let me check something real quick. Alright, folks, we're gonna call it. I want to thank you all for coming tonight. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, hit that notification bell at the bottom to stay up to date with fresh and new content. My name is Phil227, and I'm officially signing off.